Captain America: Brave New World is a box office giant, but a creative lightweight. The Marvel Cinematic Universe continues its post-Endgame journey with Captain America: Brave New World. This latest installment places Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson at the forefront as the new Captain America, while Harrison Ford steps into the role of President Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Despite a successful opening weekend, the film itself struggles to leave a lasting impact. It's yet another visually polished, action-heavy MCU entry that prioritizes spectacle over substance, reinforcing concerns about the franchise's creative stagnation. There's no denying the financial success of Brave New World. The film dominated the box office on its opening weekend, proving that even with mixed reviews, the MCU machine keeps churning out commercial hits. Fans turned up in droves, eager to see Mackie fully embrace his role as Captain America and witness Ford's debut as President Ross. However, beyond the impressive numbers, the film itself doesn't do much to justify the hype. One of Brave New World's biggest missteps was giving away too much in its marketing campaign, specifically the reveal of Red Hulk. This transformation, which should have been a jaw-dropping moment in the theater, was instead spoiled by relentless trailers and leaks. The overexposure robbed the film of what could have been one of its biggest surprises, making the actual scene feel predictable rather than thrilling. This is part of a larger issue with modern blockbuster marketing, where studios seem desperate to ensure ticket sales by revealing major plot points ahead of time. Imagine how much more impactful it would have been if Red Hulk had been kept under wraps until the film's release. Instead, audiences were left waiting for a moment they already knew was coming. If there's one thing that Brave New World gets right, it's its lead actors. Anthony Mackie continues to prove that he's more than capable of carrying the mantle of Captain America. His portrayal of Sam Wilson brings heart, determination, and a sense of grounded realism that the MCU desperately needs right now. His arc, though somewhat underserved by the script, remains one of the film's strongest aspects. Harrison Ford, stepping into the role of President Ross after the passing of William Hurt, is as effortlessly commanding as ever. He brings an air of gravitas to the character, but unfortunately, the film doesn't give him much to work with. Ross's role feels more like a setup for future projects, rather than a fully realized character in this story. Given Ford's legendary status, it's a shame that Brave New World doesn't capitalize on his presence more effectively. Like many recent MCU films, Brave New World leans heavily on CGI action sequences rather than meaningful character development. While the fight choreography and visual effects are undeniably impressive, they often come at the expense of a well-structured narrative. The film attempts to capture the espionage thriller feel of Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but falls short due to a lack of focus and depth. The plot feels like a patchwork of ideas that never fully come together. Instead of crafting a compelling, self-contained story, the movie seems more concerned with setting up future installments, making it feel like another cog in the ever-expanding MCU machine, rather than a significant entry in its own right. At this point, it's becoming harder to ignore the fact that the MCU is struggling to find its footing in this new phase. While the franchise still delivers financial success, its creative spark feels dimmer with each new release. Brave New World is emblematic of this issue. It's entertaining in the moment, but ultimately forgettable. The film plays it too safe, refusing to take risks or explore new territory. Instead of pushing the boundaries of what a Captain America film could be, it settles for a formulaic approach that leaves little lasting impact. If Marvel wants to recapture the magic that made its earlier films so special, it needs to start prioritizing strong storytelling over spectacle. Captain America: Brave New World is a serviceable but unremarkable addition to the MCU. Anthony Mackie delivers a solid performance, and Harrison Ford adds weight to the cast, but the film's underdeveloped story and over-reliance on action hold it back. The unnecessary reveal of Red Hulk in marketing only adds to the feeling that this movie lacks surprises or true stakes. While it's another box office hit for Disney, it's also another reminder that the MCU's best days might be behind it, unless it finds a way to prioritize character-driven storytelling once again.